So something exciting came in the mail yesterday, and I wanted to show it to you guys. This is the first proof of Art Book 2, and I'm talking with the printers. There's a couple of things I want to adjust, but I want to make sure that I shared it with you because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to get a glimpse of this thing, and I have been too. So I cannot wait to get this book ready to ship for you guys, but I wanted to show you one of the more important stages of that process. So here we go. So here you have the title page, and then from the title page we go to the credits page right there, and you can see 94 backers right there. That's you guys. So thank you again for your support. And then let's see what else we have here, if I can turn these pages. Here is the outstanding introduction by Cameron Scott Davis, one of my artist brothers. And yeah, lots of really good stuff in there. And I thank him for doing that. So here's the first spread of artwork. And you can sort of see where it is color-wise and how it's coming together. And here's another spread right here. This is the Bride of the Hollow, which is one of the works that you've probably seen me working on Instagram. So you've got the actual size version of it right here, and then you've got a version of it that will fit into this book. So I always try to make it so that, or on all my books, the left side of the page is, or left side of the spread is where you get to see the artwork at 100% size. So that allows you to kind of go, okay, so that's what it actually would look like if I could put my nose to the artwork. Here's another spread right here of Jonah Frankenstein. And one of the first concepts for this book, and then following that is the Mummy's Womb, which is another concept that's sort of inspired by Jonah Frankenstein and that whole idea. And then we've got the Fang Noir illustration that a lot of you guys have enjoyed on the Instagram, and the process as I've illustrated it here on YouTube. And yeah, lots of and-does today. And then here is a Fang Noir story spread, and this story spread was created following the creation of that character. I thought I wanted to do just a one-page little short story, fun story with a vampire, because I wanted to put some sequential into this. So here's another page. These look like they're in many ways about the same size, except for this one's cropped, and that's because this one was illustrated a little bit smaller. And this is the page at 100%, and then here is the page at the size that it would be if this book was being, if I was doing a whole sequential art book, I'd want to make sure I fit it on the page and reduced it a little bit so the detail would hold up. And so here's more of that, more from the second page of that little two-pager short story. And then we get back to artwork, just big illustrations, and this is another one of those. This is Luna Dominus, which is a werewolf-inspired piece. And then here is Birth of Frankenkong. And this one has gone through a lot of changes that you can kind of see in the behind-the-scenes section of the book. Here is Frankenkong Rises, which is another one of those pieces I'm really proud of. I think it came out pretty well. And then here we go again, Atomic Wrath, one of my other favorites from this book, and just a fun piece, really fun piece to work on. And then here is, I think this one was, okay, Atomic Thunderclash. I think that's what I came up with for this one. I was trying to figure out a name that I would like for this one. So, and here's more stuff here, Violante's Inferno. Love this one actually. This one's a really fun piece right here. And then Silver Scream. This one was painted with silver and a little bit of white gel pen. Happy how that came out. And then here is Strigoi Melange. And this is one of the most detailed works I probably ever have done. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think it's I think in the reproduction, I feel like I want it to be maybe a little bit lighter, but I'm talking to the printer about that right now. Some of the dark areas of it get lost, and it's a similar one with this spread right here, so we're going to see what we can come up with for that. But here's the full pager that's going to be on this side of the page. So you get the whole piece, and then you also get the detail shots. For me, as an artist, I've always enjoyed seeing people's process and being able to get right up on the artwork. You can see on these tombstones, in addition to myself, I gave myself a tombstone to sign it. And then I also have Peter Cushing and his 1994 passing. And I've also got Mark Davis tribute right there, one of the artists, Disney artists and Imagineers who worked on the Haunted Mansion. And then our closer is Queen of Bats. And that's what the full pager is going to look like that's on there. And really just could not be happier with how it's coming along. And once I'm comfortable with where the colors are at, I'm going to give them the go-ahead, and it's going to have a nice high-gloss cover. It's going to be a breathtaking book. And apologies to anyone who, I ran the campaign for a while, but everybody who, if anyone's seeing this and wants to back the campaign, I'm sorry, it's closed out. It may be, there may be some copies available when I do book 3, but I'm not sure yet where we're going to go with that. But here we go. Here's behind the scenes. So here's the sketch, and then there's the finish, cropped the exact same way. And then here is the torturous process of getting Birth of Franken-Kong, and him changing from a from a more humanoid figure to a more gorilla figure before he became much more of a gorilla zombie character. I've also included in this book some of my sketches, and so here are some of the sketches from the book, and showing the process of me coming up with the logos and designing characters and designing the world right there. And then some really for fun, I did some super close-ups of some of these pages where you can just see the texture of the paper. And of course I had to do one of the pieces that a lot of people seem to really enjoy, which is the black and white of the werewolf head from the short story, The Witch's Hollow. So that's going to be in there so that you can get a good look at it. And then, of course, to close it out, that right there is the end, as they say. And that's a close-up of the cover image before I painted the clothing onto it. And so there you go, guys. This is book 2, long awaited. I can't tell you how many hours of work I've put into this thing. Designing it, every single thing has been done by me. So that's why these things take a little while, from the art to the scanning to the color correction to the layout from the design, the talking to the printers, everything. And thank goodness my lovely wife Lauren is going to be helping me, probably doing the lion's share of the work, getting these packaged up and sent out to you. And we can't wait to do that. So take care, everybody. And thank you so much to my backers for all your support. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate it. And that goes for my backers on book 1, book 2, and all of my future projects. Thank you so much for your support. My family and I appreciate it, and we're going to make sure you get a Dynamite book in the mail. It's looking great. Talk to you soon. Bye.